How you doing, YouTube viewer? I'm not sure how blogs work or podcasts or whatnot, but this is my video diary. I guess I'll start doing every once in a while. Building behind me in the parking lot. I'm not sure if I'm really allowed to film, but it's still on my face, not anything extremely important. But I work for a local theme park, and early in the day we have to go through a metal detector, put all our stuff in a little clear basket or one of them little black change purse things. And I forgot my charging cable in the box or in the change thing, and went to security 8 hours later, asked if they found anything. They go, oh, you have to go to gift services and wardrobe and they have it. Walked over there, asked the supervisor there, oh no, they have it at this other building that the security is supposed to turn into their lead or the supervisor. Then while walking out of the gate, a guy busts his face, and security somewhat laughs and chuckles and goes, "Are you all right?" And I'm like trying to run out the gate to grab the guy before he busts his ass, because I see him falling, and all the security just chuckled barely until somebody asked them, somebody else that's not security, ask, "Hey, are you all right?" and goes to try to help the guy up. So it's just funny that people in a certain job, certain security or form of authority, just go ahead and laugh at someone that busted their butt and don't even say, "Hey, sorry, are you okay?" until their chuckle is done, or even attempt to go help the guy until their chuckle is done. And I suggested to a couple of them, I said, "Are you guys going to write a little incident report?" "Oh no, he's all right. There's nothing wrong with him." Security officers are supposed to do their job by writing reports. Apologize, I was interrupted. But as a security officer, you should automatically document the time the guy fell, just in case something does happen to that guy later on during the day, that he end up having concussion or something. That's just to cover your ass. But the two security guards that I spoke to at this local theme park that I work for just blew it off as nothing. Then I'm not sure if any of you guys go on my Facebook or whatnot, but I am in the food industry and was told by a higher up manager that they are losing $3 to $4 million in product. And I asked the guy if I could talk to him privately for a minute or two, because the chef of the restaurant I've asked easily for some spoiler sheets for the 3 stations that we have: grill, deli, and hotline. And every time that I work either station of deli or grill, we end up throwing out a lot of product because it's sweated on by the cooler being in a cooler too long, or other food that's fallen on top of it, so we have to throw all of it away. If somebody has allergic reaction, or says that they are food allergies, so they have to toss it anyway and get new product. But some of the people that I work with don't write it down, and I was told my second cook's supposed to write it down, but as soon as I put it on a cart, somebody else grabs it, doesn't write it down. So we are supposedly 107 cases for 2018 that are missing, and it's always over portioning that they're telling us that we're doing, that everything has to be this much, but they keep on raising the prices. So it's just funny to me that this guy didn't have time for me, but I mean, his talking was, wow, better than any of my managers ever talked to me. I mean, it was a praise, hey, I'm glad you're working with us. I mean, I've seen you working here for a whole year because I have my year pin on me. I mean, completely praising me, then telling me, hey, this is what you're doing wrong. The quesadilla is a little too big. Do you know the portion size? I'm like, no, I worked at 2 different venues, and just keeps on changing. Then every week it's like something else. And, well, you need to get with this chef here, Danielle, and go ahead and get with her and get the portion size, or have her make you a quesadilla to show you how much cheese is in there. I'm like, well, there's a lot of portion sizes that keep on changing by her request. Well, you go ahead and get with her and get with the other first cooks and whatnot. Then if you have any problems, just get with her again. I'm like, well, I really would like to talk to you in private, because it's like I already have somewhat issues with her, with telling me one thing, doing another, then doing the verbal counseling on me and whatnot. So it's like, I've put so many ideas to try to improve the restaurant that I'm working in, and it's taking so long to improve it. Simple things, I mean, especially a spoilage sheet should not take almost 2 months since last year, December of last year of 2018. And just recently, I talked to our first cook about the inventory before they told us 107 cases of chicken tenders is missing. And I think something about fries too. So they're portioning that down to 3 ounces and whatnot. So it's like, I'm trying to help you guys save some money and retraining people to do the job. And it's not until I probably leave this restaurant to transfer to somewhere else that they go, oh my God, that fat bastard actually was right? Oh my God, this person actually was trying to help us out. We should have fucking listened till he left. And I've only been doing this since last October. So I've been doing this for over a year. This year will be 2 years at the end of 2019. So if a newbie is telling these professional people how to do their job, and not telling them how to do their job, but suggesting, hey, will this work, will this work, will this work? And I'm open to them to say, no, that won't work, and tell me why it won't work. Because I'm trying to stay somewhat in the food industry, but it's like they want the people that are unintelligent, that don't want to ask questions, don't want to move up, they just want drones. That, yes sir, yes ma'am, yeah, I'll do whatever, which I somewhat am, but I'm a person that's going to question, okay, well, why do you want me to cut it this way? Because if I cut it this way, I might end up cutting my fingers off. Or if I cut it this way, it's going to be too big of a portion to cook however you're going to cook it, right? And it's just completely funny to me that they also tell me, oh, don't you remember this? If I'm supposed to remember something a year ago, that I serve almost 5,000 people a day. and I'm supposed to remember something that you talked to me a year ago about, or a verbal counseling, 6-7 months ago? No. My way of thinking and my way of learning is 12 o'clock starts a new day, and everything in that day stays in that day. I learn new stuff from the experiences from that day. I don't need to remember a conversation. I don't need to remember something that was real stupid. Now, portion size, okay, yeah, I'll remember that. But if I'm in a rush and there's a rush of people, or they want some extra food, or they're giving me a dirty look and don't say anything, and I give them a little extra cheese or a little extra something that I would like to mark it on a piece of paper saying, okay, well, they asked for it, or they gave me a disgusting look saying, hey, I want more food, to go ahead and charge them for it or something. And I'm not getting any help by any of these folks, because of the ideas that I've given them, that it's companies always fall apart from the top to the bottom. And for you to be losing $3 to $4 million in food revenue, especially when the grills at the theme park told me that they only make 0 to 10,000. They're not supposed to make really a big profit. Because if they did, then we would be charging what the guests make, or the guests are charged in the theme parks for food. That's what the employees would be charged, but the prices end up going up and up every other day or every other week. So thanks for listening to my blog or video diary. Hopefully you can learn from this, from my experience for January 9th, 2019. See you next time in my next blog or video chat with you guys. Bye.